Meet the 2022 International LT625 with Cummins engine, 400 horsepower. We are at 5-Star Truck Sales in Byron Center, Michigan, next to Grand Rapids, and they were so kind to lend us this 2022 International truck to review for you. We're going to look at the outside and the inside of the truck. So whether you're buying a new truck or you're a fan of these big semi trucks, this video is for you. So let's start right now. The first thing that you notice about these trucks is the shape. The International is different from other trucks. It doesn't look like your regular Volvo or like one of your classic American trucks. You can see all the shapes and all the curves, and that's how you can recognize it on the road. And then especially with the grille on the front, this one has a black grille, so this is a little bit different than your classic chrome grille. Also, you can notice the mirrors here. They've gotten more modern and more expensive as well. Now, one thing that is recognizable with these trucks and some other American trucks is this width on the inside right here. A lot of trucks, and what I like about Cascadias and about Volvos, that they're flat here, and that gives you more room for the drivers, more room for the co-driver, and it feels wider on the inside. This way they save some space, maybe some money. Maybe it also helps with the fuel economy, but you have less space on the inside, and then also when you look through your window to the back, it's harder to see this way, but we're gonna go look inside and see what that feels like. We have all these nice bumpers. They're in black color. The fuel tanks are right here in the back. This is an 80-gallon fuel tank, and we have some nice spoilers, some nice flaps right here. Most of the newer trucks will come with one of these boxes at the front. They do a lot of things for the truck, for your speed, for the distance, for sensors. And I wish there was a little bit more protection here. But all in all, this black bumper does look really sharp, especially with these two fog lights here. And this is also nice that they have this ready for the license plate. The International orange and black truck also sticks out right here on the hood. When you look at the top here, notice how the top of the cab is curved, and that kind of looks like an arrow to me, and I'm sure it has to do with the air drag, but I think, in my opinion, that's a little bit too much. But the Internationals are not just about design, they're also about affordability. These trucks tend to be a lot cheaper than your other truck. Now, it has to do with the quality. They used to have problems with the Packer engines, but this one has a Cummins engine, so that should help for the truck owner that's about to buy this truck. This is where the DEF fluid goes here, and then we have the connections for the batteries right here. They're easy to access in case you need to jump start it, and then there's also a drain valve for your air tanks. This here is an 80-gallon fuel tank. It's moved towards the back, so that will help take away some weight from the front axles. Now this truck has a nice feature right here. Some people like this as well. This is supposed to save you money on your fuel. Also, look at the back right here. They have some nice AP units installed in the back. We're gonna go from the other side and look at it. This is also what I like with these newer trucks, that they put these three lines together for the power and blue and red lines. Looking at the brakes here and at the back, so you can see what it looks like on this 2022 International. Here is a carrier AP unit. Next, let's look at the engine. A lot of these trucks will have latches on the outside to open them up. I personally don't understand that. It is harder to break these. Newer trucks and Volvos have those latches on the inside, and it prevents people from opening up your hood, but they tend to break, right, the ones on the outside. These are easier to maintain and to fix. Fuel filter is right there, your power steering box right there. Looks like a clean engine, but that's what you expect from this Cummins series. It's easy to access everything. It's easy to access your coolant fluid on the other side and the fuel filter or any of these hoses or cables on the back. Oddly enough, the windshield washer fluid is right down there, but still this is okay. It's easy to change it, it's easy to see if there is a leak, and it's also easy to add more windshield washer fluid. Same thing with the coolant fluid, it's right here and it's very accessible. And anything, if you are willing to work on this yourself, or if you have to check on anything, this small engine right here is very accessible. To latch the hood, all you have to do is put it back into the position, lift this up just a little bit, put it here on an angle, and just press down, and that's it. Now we're gonna take a look at the storage under the sleeper here. The way to open it up is use your key from the ignition, lift it up right here. Okay, and you have some electrical outlets right there as well. What I don't like about these is that you only have this room here on the driver's side, and same on the co-driver's side, but there is no room right here in the middle. A lot of times there is enough room where you can put something long here, like a broom or a stick or a load bar, so it's easier to hold those things if you have something that's long, but in this case you can't. But yeah, it's just your regular storage room under the bunk. Also, I wish there was a handle here when you lift it up so you don't have to use your key to lift it up, right? So you can unlock this, you can put your fingers right here, or use the key. I would recommend to do this, but still, like, I'm already hitting my nails. So in other trucks there is a way to do it from the inside, and this will flap right open, but in this case, no, it's not gonna do that. So I'm gonna slam it here, close it. Let's go inside and take a look what we have there. When you open it up, it's your classic looking truck with air controls for your seat. Here, this is a power switch. You can turn the power off when you are leaving the truck at night or for a longer period of time. So if you cannot start the truck when you come in and you don't know anything about these trucks, you gotta turn this thing on. Something similar to what Cascadias have. This truck does not have a leather, but that's okay. The seats here could be a little bit bigger, in my opinion. I'm a big guy and I wish they were a little bit longer and wider, but if you're a medium-sized person, then this should be fine for you. If you sit here, you can go forward, okay, and you can go back here. So there's plenty of room to sit here comfortably. I'm 6'4", and this is just enough for me. If I was a little bit bigger or maybe wider, I don't know if this would have worked for me to sit comfortable. But again, if you're a medium-sized person, this is good for you. Here is one of the funnest part of these kind of reviews that I like to watch. I know with these big trucks, the reliability and the power of the truck and the price means a lot, but I also like to look at the dashboard, because this is what you're going to be looking at throughout your whole day, and this needs to be accessible. It has to make sense for you to be able to operate this on a daily basis. Okay, now here this truck has a lot of buttons on the steering wheel. In my opinion, maybe too many buttons. It could get overwhelming, but here these are your phone buttons for your Bluetooth. This is to interrupt the headlights. This is to interrupt the marker lights. This is for cruise. And then also we have this mute button and volume buttons. So I guess with time you will be able to learn and memorize these buttons. Here we have classic buttons for your trucks. We have the fifth wheel unlock. So when you're backing up your truck to a trailer, you don't have to go outside and pull that lever. You can just use it here. This is for your parked region if you need to do that. This is to dump the air in your airbags. They have some lights here for the sleeper, and here for the footwell, and then also here we have some fans for the sleeper. This truck has a refrigerator installed right here. It's a decent size, normal I guess. It has a mattress, brand new mattress. The windows are right here by the sleeper. You have a TV bracket right there with I'm gonna turn on the flash, okay, with a lighter outlet right here, and then an antenna as well. Here is electrical power plug, and then here in the back we have some controls for the AP unit right here, and then here are some more outlets. Okay, and these here usually they come with something to cover these. I don't know if this truck includes those, but usually you can get them and cover those windows. Here a mattress that goes here is usually a smaller mattress that fits here the upper bunk. I don't see anything here to climb up there to this bunk. There should be something that helps you. There is a step right here, I'm assuming, and then step right here, so that should help you to go up there. Here is some storage for you right here. Here is more storage. Oh yeah, here we have the window covers right here. Here is more storage. You can hang hangers right there for your shirts or coats. Here is more room, more storage right here. And this is what it looks like when you're in your bunk. There is a room here. Like I said, I'm pretty tall, and you can stretch here without touching the walls. And this is what it looks like when you look forward in this 2022 International. This truck has somewhat low miles, 353,000, and this is what happens when you turn on the ignition. I like the way this is set up here, except for this little tiny screen here. For the display here, if you move this little joystick left or right, you can do different things, okay? For your trip, for the fuel, for the speedometer, gauges, you can set up different gauges: vehicle, engine, transmission, axle. If we go to right, we have alerts, and we have a setup for the display. Now let's start it. Hopefully you enjoyed this review of this 2022 International. If you want to see me review other trucks, I will be more than happy to do that. Subscribe to this channel, like the video, come back for more. I'll see you guys around.